I want to. I've been really enjoying going back to Destiny. They've brought back all the stuff that we liked about the original, so.
I'm really happy that you can just get strikes from the map. I'm happy that's back. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. I'm just happy weekly and daily stuff is back, rather than just weekly stuff, you know?
Yeah.
Forsaken is 40, the yearly pass is 30. Yeah. It's like a $70 investment. Which is a lot, but it depends on how much you play it. Good Nort? Yeah, good Nort. Again,
Who's going to bed?
Red.
Night.
Again, it depends on how much you play it. I play a lot of Destiny. Fuck right off. I didn't mean to pick that up. Fuck! God damn it! Every time I get out of my menu, Link turns around and then picks up the wrong shield. Just pick up the right shield, my boy. No Mercury and Warmind. She has the one for Mercury on PC. She doesn't have the one for Warmind.
Also, do you want to know what all came out for PS4 not too long ago?
What?
Divinity Original Sin 2.
Yeah, of course it did. That's why they were releasing the definitive edition. The one that, you know, we now also have on PC.
Yeah, I just thought it was funny.
Yeah, they,
my brother tried to get it for me, and I was like,
no, I've already
well,
beaten this.
It's like, here's the story all about how my life got turned upside down.
And I played this game for 100 hours.
Is that how long we played it for?
About. Give or
Damn.
take.
I feel like if you were quote unquote in charge, it would have taken longer.
Yeah, but also no. We did almost all of the quests in the older part. Not older, the later part. Ow, dick.
I feel like we didn't do all the quests.
No,
though,
we didn't, but
could've.
it was only for the, what do you call it? The second part, where you guys were allowed to be in charge. You guys, like, vetoed and got out, whereas I was just like, alright, fine, whatever. We'll just skip all these things.
So it's not really as long as of a game as I thought it was. I thought it was going to be significantly longer than that.
I mean, again, you guys skipped, like, a big chunk of it.
We also just got, like, I feel like overly strong.
Yeah, we did, and then we were immediately getting our asses kicked.
Not really, though.
In the last
once
area.
Once we played smart, though, we were okay.
Yeah, but that was the thing, is I always wanted to play smart, but it was just like, you and Nick being like, nah. That's not me, like, criticizing gameplay style either. I'm just saying, like, Nick and I, on our own, I can control Nick. I can't control both of you, is the problem. My apples rolled downhill, so I'm pretty mad about that. My apples! They're all rolling away!
I was also, like, super tempted just to become the divine and make you upset. But we had a deal.
Yeah.
I also have a feeling like we'd have to fight if everyone was
We
like,
would have,
"No,
and I would have beaten you for one reason and one reason only.
because you're summons.
No. Because my character had the thing where you could just status effect me to hell, and I would just die. I had intentionally started putting a bunch of points into initiative so I could move faster. It's like my turn would come quicker. And so I would have had a turn before you because you never put any points into initiative. So you had the lowest initiative out of all of us, which is why you always went last in turn order.
Which is fine.
Yeah, but as a result, that would have meant that you would have went to fight me. I would have buffed my person like crazy. I would have summoned my boy, and then I would have debuffed you, and it would have just been over from there, basically. Like, yeah, you can status effect me, but every turn, my guy is gonna beat your shit in.
I still think we would have been. It would have been like a close fight.
Yeah, it would be close, unless my guy just Well, you also didn't have a lot of magic armor, so if I just made up a magic boy, then he would have just annihilated you.
That's true. I had a lot of physical.
Forsaken isn't that long, especially if you get to level 50 before doing the quests. That's fair. I'm at level 50 already. Destiny stuff is never really about, like, the actual content in terms of the story, though. It's always about kind of, like, the aftermath. Like, just fucking around, having fun. And that's kind of the thing. Like, everybody gets mad because they're like, the post-game isn't what I want. And it's like, yeah, the post-game's fine.
Well, that's one reason my brother stopped playing Destiny, is he was just like, I got really bored of it really quick. He was like, once you defeat the story, and the story didn't, like, you can do the entire story in, like, a day's worth of just sitting and playing. Which got him super upset. He's like, it's not worth $60.
I don't get that mentality. Because...
I mean, I get it. It's
well,
like if you want a new game, you want it to last more than a day.
But if you buy, and I know that this is maybe going to be contentious, if you buy Call of Duty story is 6 hours. Call of Duty isn't
my brother also doesn't like Call of Duty.
It's not the point. My point is that, like, there are video games that are 6 hours. He just doesn't happen to like that. So yeah, it sucks for him, but...
Well, that's what I was just saying, is he... And I'm kind of on the same page. It's like, I like story.
Yeah, but see, like,
It's one reason I stopped playing Overwatch, because it's like, I just got sick and tired of, like, alright, we get into a game, we shoot people, we win, or we lose. It's not fun to me.
I feel like I have a differing opinion because of... And I know that it's gonna sound silly, being, like... almost a different era of video game person, because
I don't say almost different era. We're about the same age.
Yeah, that's why I say almost, because I feel like I was more into video games almost, and as a result I bought a lot of games that were 6-hour long experiences, and that was it, and you just kind of accepted that and dealt with it. And I'm not saying that that's good or bad. I'm just saying I remember.
6 hours if it doesn't cost, like, for example.
But that's what they did.
Journey is a game that you could beat because I beat it in 2.5 hours. I know it's a quote unquote indie game.
You can beat it way faster than that.
But my point is, it's like it was only like what, $5.
But that's not the argument that I'm having, though, which is definitely an argument I see all the time on Steam, which is people going, I paid $60, I should get 60 hours worth of content. It's like, that's not how that works.
You should.
No, you shouldn't. It shouldn't be a dollar evaluation, because some games cost way more than that.
No, well, I'm just saying you have the right to be upset if you spend $60 on a game and they don't tell you how long the gameplay is.
Nobody ever tells you how long the gameplay is.
If they tell you...
You have to independently look that up.
Some people have... That's what I'm saying. If you, like, find out, like, yeah, this game is only, like, 2.5 hours long and it's $100, you have a right to be a little pissed. Or you don't have the right to be pissed. You're like, yeah, I know it's only 2.5 hours, but I'm gonna spend $100 anyway. But if you don't know that the game is short as fuck, and you spend money and you get the game, it's like, I get why people get upset. It makes sense. It's
so...
Like,
the argument that I was having, though, not to interrupt you, but just because I need to get this point across before it gets lost in the argument, is not that you're wrong in that it is short, ergo I want more content or less price. It is, I grew up playing games that they didn't tell you how long they took. There was no site to check how long games were. The companies that did the reviews would not inform you of that. And you paid $60 full price for any of those games, including back in the day, most Game Boy Advance games that would be a, like, hour and a half. And you just ate that cost, because that's how video games were played back then. And so I think that because of that, I have this mentality where I just don't care. As long as it's a fun, good game and I enjoyed it, I don't care if I got a little bit shafted on the price, because in the modern era, there are so many places where you can go to learn about that game beforehand. And if you're one of the people that has the dollar per hour evaluation, you will get sorely let down by almost any major league video game, almost any indie game that is not something that is a repetitive, like, dungeon crawler or something like that. It's just gonna happen. And that's it.
Okay.
I was just trying to express that earlier, and I couldn't get it out, and so I just needed to say, like, I grew up buying $60 games that turned out to be 3 to 6 hours.
Yeah. And literally all I was trying to say was, like, people have a right to be pissed.
I just think that it's a silly thing to get upset about, considering where we came from in the industry to now. You can check these things. You can see how long that took. You can do your research. People don't.
It doesn't matter. You still have a right to get upset.
I just don't think that it's something people have the right to get upset about. I don't think people have the right to get upset because they chose to buy that game.
First off, no. People have a right to get upset about anything they want to get upset about. You can... Like, that's just how it is. Like, if you want to get upset about the sky being blue, you can get upset about the sky being blue. People can get upset about it. And I partially agree. It's like, what's the point in playing a game that's only an hour long if it's $60? Like, it's not worth it.
Again, I'm not saying that that's wrong. I'm just saying that it's something that you can now avoid. And people don't. They buy it, and then they go, well, I don't know why I bought that. And it's like, because you did it, because you wanted it, and now you're just having buyer's remorse. Congrats. That's your fault.
You don't have... If a game just brand new comes out, people haven't played it. So you don't, like... If you pre-order something, and then you get it, and it's like the first night of release, and you play it and you beat it, you didn't know that it was only going to be, like, 2 hours long.
So this comes back to... One, everybody always says, don't pre-order. Which, yeah, don't pre-order if the studio has a history of things that you don't like. And two... It comes back to, yes, people do totally have the ability to go look those things up and see, because video game companies send out a bunch of, you know, copies to reviewers, and those reviewers will tell you, yeah, the game's like this long, usually. Like, that's why people were getting mad at Nier, because they were like, oh yeah, there's not a whole lot of content to Nier, and then everybody was like, no, you have to keep playing. Because the people weren't finishing Nier. Also, yeah, don't shout death threats at developers, because I see a lot of that at the people that make games like Destiny and stuff. Like, some guy told a guy that worked on Call of Duty that his parents, or his grandparents, needed to go back to the gas chambers, so...
Excuse me. I mean, yeah, don't be doing that shit.
Sir, are you okay?
No, but... I know you're talking to a person in the game, I just want...
Sir, that stick isn't attached to anything. Also, why is there just Japan?
Also, I think that, speaking of, I think I make people at work, like, super nervous. Because every day they ask me, like, hi, how are you today? I always go, alive, so that's a problem.
I mean, yeah, every time
like
I go online for work, they're just like, how are you doing? I'm like, moderate to severe.
It's like, I think they're just starting to get worried about me. We have our MILF. Now I just gotta color her. Well, we have our MILF from, like, the waist up. I got fucking... I'm over it. I just want to color her and then sit back and do nothing. Or make chibi versions of her. Oh, when I get better internet, I can just make the entire Pictaro thing and Twitch thing just my tiny new MILF.
It's a carrot. This guy's really into carrots.
Oh my god. Okay, so do me a favor. When you get to this village, I forget what the fuck it's called.
I'm in Kakariko right now.
You are? Okay, so find the lady that is growing the plum trees or whatever, but go there at nighttime when everyone's asleep and then just cut down all the trees and then watch mayhem unfold.
Well, it's currently nighttime.
Fucking cut down those goddamn trees. I think they're plum trees or cherry trees. It's like a bit. It's like a patch of trees, and then just cut them the fuck down.
Have yet these trees? Like, there's 2 trees that I see.
No, they're in a fence. It's like a couple of trees. They're in like a fenced-in area.
I have discovered them.
Fucking knock those trees down, then come morning, go talk to her. Cause she's a bitch. I hate her.
Melly's Plum Garden, no trespassing.
Yeah, fucking fuck her shit up.
Yep. Who's there? Hey, he showed up. Hey, sorry to interrupt, but the Plum Garden is very special to my wife. Please be considerate of that.
Oh, the husband's there.
Yeah.
Wait for him to leave.
He was super fucking far away.
What time is it?
It's like 12.
Wait a little bit, because I was able just to knock down those fucking trees, man, without anyone interrupting.
Alright, he's just like leaving now, I guess.
Oh, fuck it.
Oh yeah, now he's just gone. Oh, I also hit a chicken and it gave me an egg. That's how it works, right? You beat them and they do it.
I was gonna make a joke, but can't.
Excuse me? Oh, wait. Wait, what?
That was too many waits. What are you asking?
He's to my left. But I watched him walk away to the right and go behind that tree. What? What happened there?
What did he say?
Nothing. He was just one place in one moment, now another. Okay, so that's just a tiny shrine. Sure. There are several dudes who look alike.
Yeah. Oh, you can also get, like, decent armor for, like, beginning game.
I mean, I figured.
There's a... Like, when you first walked in, there's, like, a shop to the... Like, if you're walking into the village, there's a shop to the,
There's several shops.
I think it's to the left second no. Yeah, if you're walking into the village, like, from the opening, I think it's the second shop to the right. I think. If memories... It's been a good minute.
God, you guys love your carrots. Just tell me to rob a guy? Goat butter. No thanks.
Jasper. Oh, you sleeping. Good boy. That doesn't look comfy.
Oh shit, there he is. Those are 2 identical men, yeah. So that's an inn. The Curious Quiver. What do you got? I don't know why I'm surprised that you have several arrows. Young folks don't have use for a bow. How? I can get like a lot of money for selling things. I think I'm just gonna hold on to everything though. We good. Unless I really desperately need something. I went in and it was just all arrows in the store I went in.
Yeah, well, no, there's one that's just armor.
I understand that there are several shops. I was just saying that that one particularly was not.
Oh. Okay.
That chicken just walked itself right into some fire. You still haven't equipped your pants. You don't understand how I'm gonna play this game. Until I get a lot of equipment, I will continue to use just shit gear. Because I'm waiting, basically, for the opportunity.
Wait, are you just walking around in your underwear?
No. I just never equip anything.
Because I did that the first time. Like, I just, like, walked out in the clothing that I had, and the guy kept saying, like, you're in your underwear, put pants on.
Yeah, no, I just have just shit gear. I don't know why. I never equipped, like, vaguely different stuff in terms of that. Alright, there we go. Now I have matching pants. I hate it. Do I have any space for that? I do not. We're gonna drop this. I very much enjoyed fighting with the hoe last time, so...
You didn't fight with me last time.
Oof.
Oh.
Oof. I seem to have twisted my ankle. Yet I stand up perfectly fine. Hey, traveler, can I extort you from things? Oh, wait, no. Hey, where'd you get that cell phone?
Oh, you get to meet the giant lady.
Impa. That design is relatively new. Go look up what Impa used to look like in old Zelda games, and she's just a fat old woman.
I love the fairy ladies.
Oh, wait, that giant woman. I thought you were talking about.
lady.
I thought you were talking about the tall one.
No, fuck that. The fucking fairy ladies.
I hate them. I have like really bad memories of them.
Oh fuck, they're so good.
Okay, so here's why. I am a big fan of Ocarina of Time. They're in Ocarina of Time. When they show up, they scream very loudly. And
Yeah,
child
they do that in
me,
this one too.
child me hated that. She is too excited.
Who is?
The clothes seller.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Don't ever.
Oh.
Don't. Stop it.
All right. So the Sheikah stuff is very costly. Like incredibly so.
You think that shit's expensive? Fucking. Wait.
I'm digging the Hylian stuff more, to be honest.
That's the stuff with like the
patterning.
hood, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit's kind of dope. I saved up all my money to make my boy look like a little ninja.
I mean, it would probably be good for me to get the what do you call it? The Sheikah stuff, because then I could like that's a small child. Hello. Oh no,
And you
they
can
do the
stealth.
Japanese thing of referring to themselves in the third person. Okay, well, it's morning time. Am I gonna hear a shitstorm?
You gotta go talk to her.
I just love
like
art. Yeah, I can tell from your hair.
She gets like super pissed. There's also a dude that gives you a quest that's like, yo, go find the fairy ladies.
I think that's who I'm speaking to.
Is he a photographer or whatever?
No,
Or
he's a
or
painter.
something?
Yeah, he is a painter who is holding his blades, no, not blades, his brushes like Alexander Anderson holds blades. Goodbye. Oh, wow. You're a very lucky chicken. I hope you enjoy your life. Alright, Link, come on. Excuse me? Alright, well, it's a snail. Wait a minute. Oh, I'm stuck. There we go. I see that in there. Who puts an apple there, my dude? Why is there a sword in this waterfall? Who put this there? And it's like gonna be worse than all the other swords I have currently. I feel like that's something I need to like draw out of my brain. The weapons having like point values to them. I think I need to ignore that. Because I think that I'm better with the fast weapons than the slow weapons.
Yeah, I only use the big, heavy boys.
I like having the ability to jump around like immediately after swinging. New clothes, cute outfits. I know. I'm not interested. Yes. How dare you trespass? I have not? Hey, is that a cell phone? No, that's not possible. Can you be guy playing video game? Thanks. You guys are a bunch of suckers. Oh, man? Why are you freaking out when there are literally two men just down the stairs? Paya is a girl. Yes, but there's two men down there, is what I mean. And she's freaking out because I am a man. There are men in this village she can see right now.
She just wants to bone you.
I don't believe this. So, aside from them having crippling anxiety, evidently, their manner of speech is how I imagine the mirror to be.
So,
Yeah, you're not wrong.
you're finally awake.
I am old
It
woman.
has been quite a long time, Link.
I am old.
I am much older now.
She is shy and has a crush on Link. Oh, okay.
Don't you?
See, I told you. She just wants to
Listen,
bone.
just because you have a crush doesn't mean you want to fuck.
Well,
Sometimes you
all
just
that.
think they're attractive. Sometimes you just want to look at them, not stick it in them or get stuck by them. Should see what
Or maybe you're both a-
Impa's sister looks like. Okay.
maybe you're both a bottom and you don't know what to do at all.
I've seen that actually as a comic.
Yeah. I've had it in real life before and it's like, well, this isn't gonna work.
There was a comic where they were just like, well, what do we do now? And then they just kind of rolled for it.
Roll to like see who's the top.
Yeah, they used like a phone app. It wasn't like a
by that
it
point-
wasn't like a hentai thing. It was just silly.
By that point, I would just like rock, paper, scissors it. Or take turns. Like tonight, I'll be the top, and then next time, you be the top.
100 years ago, I was actually a bomb-ass ninja. Now look at me. I'm a Japanese stereotype of an old woman. Trusted me with some words to say. It's been 100 years. Yes, just tell me. I'm video game protagonist.
Oh,
I think the one that you're referring to, Midnight, where it says, but they were both bottoms, may actually be the one I'm talking about.
I have no idea what the fuck that laugh just was. Let me provide you with the most anime giggle ever.
A primal evil that has endured
So, like, 2 hours of recording this is like
this evil has been turned back
30 gigs.
time again by a
Trying to
Sounds about right.
record God of War, it would be like 80. I don't know what it is, but that game makes it such a big file.
With the passage of time, each conflict with Ganon faded into legend. So listen closely as I tell you of this legend that occurred 10,000 years ago. Hyrule was then blossoming as a highly advanced civilization. Even the most powerful
I went over
monsters
and
faced
looked, and in
resistance
your
to the
not safe for work
denizens
thing
of
is the
realm.
end. They were both bottoms.
The people thought it wise to utilize their technological prowess to ensure the safety of the land.
I'd edit that in when I make this video, but I'm gonna be lazy and not do it.
Hmm?
In your thing that says like not safe for work.
They
The
constructed
Oh,
so
someone
bottoms.
posted it.
Yeah, Midnight.
that came to be known
It's
as
in
Fucking
Kiki
what?
chat. So you call it Kiki chat, I call it Hell chat.
also built a
So let me just tell you, fucking Midnight is always on top of shit.
Midnight and RPG are like the two from yours that I can safely say are like always on shit, yeah.
Fucking
So
Midnight, I
they
think.
are to my channel what pasta is to my channel.
Yeah, like I think Midnight was one of the first people to ever follow me too.
It's entirely possible.
Upon
I
Ganon's
think.
inevitable return to Hyrule, the princess and the hero fought alongside these
The
four
princess
Or
and
if
the
he's not-
hero fought alongside these four champions.
If he wasn't like the first, he's at least like
The
fucking up there.
Guardians were tasked with protecting the hero.
I also,
as
for
the
whatever reason,
divine
thought for the longest time. I don't know if Midnight is in here
furies
listening, but I'm assuming he is.
Midnight is
just-
here.
their terrible
But for
foe.
whatever reason, for the longest time, I just assumed Midnight was a woman. And then like he posted a picture of his face, and I was like, oh, it's a man.
When the hero wielding the sword that seals the darkness delivered his final blow, the princess used her sacred power to seal away Calamity Ganon.
That's some story elements right there. That's what that is.
What?
That was just like a long cutscene.
Yeah.
100 years ago.
Oh.
Did you see the picture of the mascot so far?
Yes, I did.
I told you, it's just what if Namir and Rena became one person?
Free the divine beasts. What are they? The ancient Japanese megazords wielded by the heroes to defeat the big bad.
What's the name of that anime, by the way, where like there was a dude in a box, and then like the box came to life, and then
Oh fuck, I remember that. That was the one on Netflix.
yeah, because it's like he
I
thought the
don't
one girl was the
remember the name.
princess, and like he had to protect her, and then like shit got weird. You know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about?
and then she got in the robot, Shinji.
Yeah, and then like they both, and like they both ended up piloting the robot together.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing I don't remember the name of, and I can tell you why I've intentionally removed that from my brain.
Why?
They have
Does it get bad?
they have confirmed that there will not be a season 2. After ending on a cliffhanger.
Why would they do that?
Because they thought that it would not be ending on a cliffhanger.
Well, no, I mean, like, why did... Ugh.
Why did what?
Well, okay. I don't know, now I'm just upset.
Why did they not, like, bring it back?
Yeah.
Because apparently it wasn't popular enough. Dude in a Box and Box came to life. No. No, it was not Darling in the Franxx. It's a Netflix series. Darling in the Franxx is terrible. It is what if Gurren Lagann and Eva had a kid, and that kid had some form of mental illness. But not whatever mental illness that Evangelion has, which is probably just depression.
Just...
Well, because Ano, the guy that made... That's something we should do, too, is when we're done JoJo's, is just rewatch the beginning half of Eva that you watched, and then watch, like, the rest of that. You know what we could do to get you to watch these things, right? I have an account on a site called, like, Rabbit, and you can host episodes of things on there. And so we can have, like, movie nights with your chat and my chat.
We could do that? No promises on how happy I'll be during the entire... Because, like, you don't understand. If you're physically not here with me, I don't like to watch things.
Yeah, but, like, we can video while that's going on.
That's true. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I fucking wake you up?
Yeah, but no, Darling in the Franxx is trash. Anyone who likes that, you're allowed to, but I think that it is up there with some of the worst things that I have ever seen.
I don't know what I really don't like. Seven Deadly Sins. Or whatever the fuck that anime is.
Idio? Or Gargantina? Gargantina is not the show. It might be... It's not Idio. No. It might be off Netflix now, considering they said that they're not bringing it back. Hold on. Let me check here. Netflix, anime, mecha... No, not Devilman Crybaby. What the fuck?
I love Devilman Crybaby, but I also hate Devilman Crybaby.
Those are what I came up with when I googled anime Netflix, but were mecha. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's probably gone now. They've probably taken it down. Also, I went on a thing that's like the best anime on Netflix, and it's like Attack on Titan, Death Note.
Fuck.
And I was like, alright.
Ugh. I don't know.
Attack on Titans hit the part of the manga that I like, though, which is where they start killing humans instead of titans. And they find out that everybody's just traitors.
Okay, so I used to like Attack on Titan until Megan ruined it for me.
Oh yeah, no, it's incredibly easy to have ruined for you.
Just like, which is why like I'm really happy that she didn't get into Steven Universe. Like Steven Universe was my one thing where like none of my friends enjoyed it. Oh, is that the name of the show?
That is the name. It is Kuromukuro. And I remember this now because I remember hating watching that show in English because I started watching it in English so I would have something to watch while I played video games. And every single time the guy would say in English, Kuromukuro, Kuromukuro. And it's just like, fuck off. And everybody would be like, oh, he's the pilot of the Kuromukuro. And it's like, oh, God. Robotech. No, I'm gonna follow you to your bedroom and be really creepy. You're scared of men, right? This can only exacerbate that problem.
What?
I'm scared. I'm like scaring the character. Well, in reality, I'm just being creepy.
The MILF is complete. She is finished. She just doesn't have a name.
This is my private bedroom. Kindly take your leave. No, I'm gonna like sleep in your bed though. Oh, I can't get in the bed.